Hey everybody, we are back. Y'all, it don't even seem like it, but this is episode 11 of DJ Kels and Friends. I'm your host, DJ Kels, and that over there, over there is Los. Los, say what's up to the people.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Listen, y'all, I am so excited for today's show. Like, I know I say I'm excited every week, and I am excited every week because it's something different with each artist. But this particular artist that we're gonna have today, I'm like super excited. Like, honestly, now I probably will say this for every person, but I really for real mean it. Like, this for me, I think it's my most anticipated show as far as the fan base as well. So today's show is gonna be lit. And you know one thing I love about her, Los, is she wants to be on the entire show. So we're gonna get her introduced really quickly. Look at Los over there grinning. We're trying to let the people get in here because that's how excited I am. I'm like ready to go. Let's just go. But I'm trying to give y'all some time to get in here. Hey, if you are watching tonight, make sure you're sharing. Make sure you're commenting throughout the night. We have some giveaways tonight as well. So me and Los, we're going to be definitely checking that comment section. So make sure you are typing away. That's Facebook as well as YouTube. So make sure that y'all are in that comment section. Los, before we bring our guests in, catch up with me. Tell me how you have been. What's new with you?
Just wrapped up this semester. We got one more semester and we're out of there.
Y'all just see last week we was in finals, but he didn't wrap up the semester. Tell the people the good news, Los.
We passed the class.
We didn't pass the classes, baby. Because it was one class. We was praying through it, but we out. And I say we, because when he get this degree, I deserve part of this degree.
Y'all ain't hear that.
Nah, I deserve part of this degree. But anywho, without any further ado, before I even introduce our guest for the week, listen, I want to show y'all something. Hold, please. Watch this. Because Los, I've been working. Watch this. Boom. I'm about to remove you right quick. Bow. Oh, my bad, Los. Anyway, y'all, make sure that y'all, whatever you do, stop what you're doing right this second and get GabrielleStorm's
We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me.
Y'all, so make sure y'all get GabrielleStorm's latest work, A Gift for You. And as we're talking about that, we're going to talk about that even more through the night. But I'm going to go ahead and bring Miss GabrielleStorm up in here with us. Hey.
How y'all doing? What's up?
Good. Listen, y'all, we're going to talk about that project some more through the night. But we got a lot to cover in a little bit of time. And we're going to keep this sucker rolling. We want to thank y'all who are watching tonight. Make sure, for real, if y'all watching, make sure y'all are liking, sharing, commenting throughout the night. We can see your comments and all that good stuff. So make sure that you are doing all of that stuff. Now, I know that I typically do a new joint of the week. I'm actually going to do my new joint a little later in the night. And I'm actually tonight going to do a flashback joint instead of a new joint. But Los, is this your first time meeting Gabrielle?
I think so, besides on the show.
Okay.
Unless he's been with you to like a party that you DJ'd and I was there. And maybe
one party. I think it was J Hall's surprise birthday.
That food was good. Yeah,
the food is
good. No, you already on the food. Okay, so yeah. Based off the food, first and foremost. That's how he remembers it. He was like, the one with the good food.
Yes. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Same good to you.
Well, it's good to meet you again.
So, Los, me and Gabrielle go way back, like super far back. You supposed to say how far back?
I'm saying how far back? Like how y'all meet?
Kindergarten.
I miss
kindergarten.
Let me tell you, I feel like there are certain people in life that you just you can remember. There are certain moments in your life you just remember everything. And honestly, I cannot tell you my entire kindergarten class. I cannot. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it is two people that I can definitely tell you, and that's Gabrielle, and it was a girl, Maddie Presley. Maddie, if you are watching, we love and miss the heck out of you, girl.
I know.
Listen, like those are two people that I just automatically remember because we connected early. Miss Fuller, I remember her, the kindergarten teacher. But I can't tell you nothing else that happened in kindergarten. We had fun. We sat on the circle. We sat on the carpet. We learned some letters and some colors. But like, it was always low. So, like in elementary school, you get placed in classes just randomly. So it was like, okay, once we made that bond, like one of the three of us, like we was always in a class with one another. So like if I had a class with me and Gabrielle, then like the next year she would have a class with Maddie. Like until middle school, middle school and high school, you in them classes based off of skill level. So we was automatically in the same classes together. Like
I know that's right. That's what's up.
like our classes would be so lit because we had like, you get that really, really nerdy group. And then you got that group that they smart, but they like to have fun.
Yeah.
That was our class all the time. If you're watching tonight, Monroe High School class 2007, shout outs to all of you.
Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Listen, and we have a talented class, Gabby. Like we really have some people really doing some things.
I know, it's great.
Launching businesses and whatnot.
I know, you say less.
But we're going to get into that later too. All right, y'all. We're going to get into some hot topics just to get your brain going, just to hear some, what your thoughts are. So I will start off with this week. Just the other day, really. I just finished DJing a lovely, lovely wedding. See, this is me at the wedding. One time, lovely. Wait, here I go. Boom. I was lovely.
It was beautiful. It really was.
And the beautiful couple, shout outs to Kayla and Dalton.
Shout out.
Yes, congrats.
When I say, y'all, they gave us like excellence throughout this whole thing. And shout outs to Kayla and Dalton if y'all are watching. Me and Kayla are childhood friends. We've been friends since like little kids growing up in church together. Our parents are friends, stuff like that. And it is amazing to watch, like watch someone grow up and find true love and all that stuff. It was really some storybook stuff, y'all. And it was a great time. And it does for me on the flip side, on the business side, even if I wasn't friends with her. When you have, especially a bride, and all of their vendors have nothing but good things to say about them, that speaks volumes. Like, because most of them, I ain't gonna lie, that, like the TV show Bridezilla, like, there are people that really experience that Bridezilla lifestyle, like that really be wilding out and acting a fool. I don't think I really
too much.
Okay, I take it back. We have dealt with one bride, that was kind of like that, to the point where the wedding director kept calling her team too much. Other than that, like you can look, if y'all are friends with Kayla, listen, you can look at all her social media, from the makeup artist to meet the DJ, photographer, everybody is just ranting and raving of how pleasant. Listen, y'all that are watching, if you solicit people's business, please be pleasant to deal with. Because just like y'all write reviews on our businesses, we kind of almost review you guys as well. And I know, Gabrielle, from doing, well, I'm going to get to it later, but from your profession, sometimes, you can get some unruly kind of people.
Yes, you gotta keep it professional. You gotta keep it level.
And it makes a difference. So with that being said, shout out to Kayla and Dalton one more time. I'm going to show y'all a little clip of something. It doesn't have any sound. And then it's been surfacing on the internet, so you probably have seen it, but I just want to get y'all's thoughts. So I'm going to take y'all off the screen for a minute just to bring y'all back, just to see what y'all think. Let me cut my camera so you can't see me. I'll slide y'all out really quickly just to show y'all this right here. Comment section, tell me what you think too. All right, let me bring everybody back. Let me bring everybody back. All right, y'all. Wait, not them back. Hold on. Oh, the wrong people back. I was like, wait, where they come from? We got this bride, and during her reception, she wanted to give her husband a lap dance with, her bridesmaids. I guess they was her backup dancers. I don't know. I was confused as what their role was. But
yeah, like a little Jocelyn Cabaret version.
Stop, Los, I can't with you. So I guess people have had like mixed emotions and feelings behind this. Like, I was looking like the Shade Room, all these places on social media have been playing this video and talking about this video. So my thoughts to those watch it as well as you two. What are your thoughts on the bride, this particular bride, I guess, or just brides in general, giving their husband lap dances at the reception? I can tell from y'all face. Lowe's, go ahead and hit it.
I'm like, should I even give my opinion? That's all.
Give your opinion.
Okay. It looked like they was really enjoying themselves, so for sure on that. Salute to that. I don't know. Like, I think to each his own. I feel like if I was the husband, I wouldn't want my groomsmaid and my brother and my friends and my uncles to see my wife in this way.
Right.
At this point, or never really. So I'm looking from the male perspective, like, but it appears that he was okay with it, or maybe he was just rolling with the punches, and maybe they talked about it after the fact. I don't know, but it's almost like, I don't know. I feel like the family, probably looking at her in a sexual manner and moving forward in their relationship. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, sister was
no. I agree with you, because like when I first was watching it, y'all, I was like, what am I watching? And so when I first was watching it, I had to watch it twice because I was confused as to like where in this ceremony was this happening. Like, because y'all know, like most black weddings and black functions, you got that first little part where the pastor's still there, your aunts and uncles and all them still there. So like, I'm like, dang, is the whole family still here? Or is this like the after, like everybody about to leave and people still drunk? Like, I was confused, but it looked like a full house. So I don't know if this was like right before the bouquet toss or what was going on. Like, baby girl done changed her whole outfit. She got the cheeks out. Like, she got the back.
I would just say she definitely touched bases with our African culture. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She did. She did. I mean, to each his own. I know a lot of times people like, as long as the bride and groom are happy, blah blah blah. But it was
a bit
much. No, that's a no go for me.
It was a nice concept, but yeah, like I said, that's like something you kind of like. I don't want you to say it for the honeymoon, because one, like you said, the pastor could still be there, your mama, your granny, like, and they looking
like there's people's wives in there looking at their husbands, looking at all that
shit.
Everybody going home talking about, I saw you looking, you like what you see.
Right.
Some divorces took place that night.
Right. Like they might be happily wedded, but everybody else, everyone in attendance.
Well, trouble in paradise.
Trouble in paradise later at the crib.
Yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this is gonna be my icebreaker, because I literally, y'all, went from this nice, wholesome like event. And I was like, oh, this was a bit, love is in the air, winter weddings. And then I get on Instagram this morning, I was like, what in the world?
So they kind of went viral, basically.
It went viral. Like it hit and went viral. I don't know if that wedding took place this weekend or what, but it like hit, it went viral. And the funny thing is, if y'all were looking at the video that I showed tonight, it was from somebody's Snapchat at the wedding. They probably was like, I can't believe this, and just started.
Right.
Sorry, man, I gotta post this right now. They literally
right now. Listen, All right, y'all. So, also too in the world, there is a viral challenge going on started by Tank. Tevin Campbell wrote a song way back in the day entitled "Can We Talk." Babyface wrote on it and produced it, and he has kind of challenged all of the. It was started off with all R&B singers to sing this song, and so everybody, y'all, you can look on YouTube, you can look at all your social media. I mean, of course, from Tank. Um, I've heard. Let me see, Anthony Hamilton. I've even seen Anthony Anderson, the comedian. He done took to it. He got decent vocals. Like some of these R&B cats might want to watch it. Lord, I hope Jacquees don't get on it.
Oh my god. I do not want to hear that at all.
I don't think anybody is ready for that, but I feel like that is coming next. But so many vocalists. We've even got gospel singers. I've seen like the Walls family. They had like kind of churchified it. But I've seen like different versions of it. But Tevin Campbell has actually already dubbed a winner, and it actually was one of my personal favorites. I'm gonna bring y'all down, and I'm gonna show everybody who he dubbed to be the winner thus far. So it might surprise some people on this one. Here's a little clip just to show y'all. And like I said, this was actually one of my personal favorites when I saw it. So y'all in the comment section, y'all tell us what you think of this, or if you feel like this should be the winner or not of this challenge.
Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. So can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name.
All right, y'all. That was none other than gospel singer Jonathan McReynolds. And my boy, let me put my face back up here because I went away. So I felt like he kept it true to the original, but he added his own spin on it. So
yeah, he did that. That was a really good. Yeah, beautiful voice.
Yeah, I think McReynolds did nice. Like I said, it's a bunch out there, y'all. Some people should have kept it like some of the like singers from some of them old R&B groups trying to do it. Like you got Wanye from Boyz II Men, of course. You got RL who's doing it. You got like some of these old guys and some of the guys from like 112. And you know, some of them nice, some of them you can tell they ain't been singing in a while, you know.
So silly.
Los, don't let that bitch Los. Listen, don't let Los fool you. He's singing on the praise scene down. Los, you know how it is when you in church and you sing somebody they ain't warmed up right. That ain't right. See, I know I'm in the background. Really in the audience works too. I'm not a singer like that. So I know I wouldn't do the challenge. Los, you got it? You want to sing it? You got it? Can we talk? Let's go.
I'm good.
Damn, Los.
Come on,
yeah,
give it
Go ahead, Los. Let's go. Y'all give it up
to Los. All right, there it is. He cleared that throat.
Can we talk for a minute? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's how y'all getting.
That's some young people. Y'all know the lyrics right there. So what happened?
I know the lyrics. I just forgot them.
I got you. That was nice, Lo. See, I'm pushing you out of your comfort zone. See? Comment section. Y'all ain't talking tonight. Y'all real quiet. Listen.
I know. Where is everybody? I need to share this.
Right. I thought I shared it. Like, where's some of the people at? Right. I can't even give nothing away. Y'all tripping. Let's see. We're gonna see what we're gonna get the people in the people.
Right.
They in here. They playing with it. But the ones who are there, I see you watching. Just say what's up in the comment section. Like we can see y'all, just like y'all can see us. But yeah. GabrielleStorm, you got anything on that Can We Talk challenge?
me, la 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 la. You know what's crazy is that I don't even hear the challenge. I feel like I just be in my own.
You be in your own
paradise, away from the world. I haven't heard about it, so this is my first thing, and I think The guy you showed earlier did a really, really great job. Let me see. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let me see. Hello. Let me get my shoulders. Relax my shoulders. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm goofy. Like, I'm just goofy.
Hey, there we go. Hey.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, we got people saying what's up to us. Hey, Melanie. Hey, everybody
What's
getting on.
up?
All right, we see the numbers
screen.
going up.
I got my screen on all big. I don't see nothing right now. But here we go. Let me give y'all a little sample.
She gonna give us a sample, but I guarantee you, I know her. She gonna put something on that YouTube channel probably later. She gonna warm it up. She's warming it up. She's warming up with DJ Kels and friends, but we might get the official video later on in life.
I mean, now that you mention it, you know I'm gonna have to show out.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name.
Yep, we didn't have a new winner. We didn't have a new winner tonight right here on the show.
That's a little taste.
That was a little taste, that was a warm-up round. But listen, Lowe's, if the warm-up round sound like that.
Right.
Yeah, a warm-up round.
That's a warm-up round. Listen, so we're going to jump into it. We're going to let the other people catch up. Hopefully, they catch up soon. Anywho, but the show must go on. Y'all make sure too that y'all are following GabrielleStorm on all social media platforms. You can find her. She's not hard to find, but not only on social media platforms. Make sure on your streaming platforms, whatever you listen to, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, whatever you do, make sure however you get your music that you find her, Pandora, whatever you like. Make sure you find her music and make sure that you're following her. Really, too, a good way to keep up with Gabrielle is to make sure you are subscribing to that YouTube channel because there's a lot of content on there. So, listen, we ain't talking about no fly-by-night vocalists. Like, Gabrielle been doing this since she been doing this. Like, doing this. I'm trying to tell you, listen, I'm telling you, I grew up with the girl. I'm talking about from school and church choirs on up. And we're going to get that story straight from the horse's mouth. So you ain't got to worry about getting it all misconstrued. So how did you get into music?
I was forced. I was forced into music. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, so it was church, definitely. It was my mom. My mom used to sing on a choir, and of course we were church going family back in the days, and it was really just an outlet really for us to be proactive. I'm just from today, I look at it as I look back in my memories, I could probably assume that my mom saw something in me, because you're always looking at life from the inside out. Like, you're not looking at you from your eyes, right? So I don't know if I can sing or not at this point in my life, so young. I just know that I was asked to do it, and I began learning songs. She used to teach me songs that we were gonna sing, and it kind of started from there. I remember many times going to practice, choir rehearsal, and lazy and didn't want to do it. Now I'm young, like I'm still like 5, 6 coming up, kind of like the Tom Kelsey, remember me. So that's why I said forced, but I take it really lightly because I've never really been forced to do anything. It was just, this opportunity is here. So it was an opportunity for me to hear my voice, opportunity to like my voice. And I found out that I do like my voice and that I can sing, and a lot of practice. So it takes a lot of dedication, like any type of art, whether you play an instrument or whatever it is that you're doing. There's times where you're not feeling it today. You know what I mean? When you look at it like in this day, when you look at it more like a career, or there's a goal that you're trying to reach, on even on the days where you're like, oh, I just don't want to get up and do it today, like you got to do it, because even when you're good, you want to be better, and when you're better, you want to be your best, and when you're your best, you can still be better than that. So like that's always the challenge, is put in the work, and it does require work.
Well, also too, you come from a musical family. What is that like? I know for me, like my dad's side of the family are really heavy in music, so like they always, it's like it was almost expected to a certain extent. Like I'm kind of not the big disappointment, but like everybody for the most part on my dad's side like was in the marching band, and I wasn't. So it's like, because it was like when I got to say, so what instrument you gonna play? You gonna be in a band? Nah, I wasn't trying to do all that. But I took piano lessons like all the way up, so I know like that music. Like at first, it does seem, well, I had an interest. I was like, oh, I want to play piano. It was like they kind of jumped on it, like, oh, let's do this. And then midway through, I was like, I don't want to do this no more. And then that in that area, I did feel not forced, but like I was doing something on. But like the more I got into it and found like my own style and found what I liked and what I didn't like, it became like second nature. And even when I tried to get away from things musically, it always found myself. Fast forward, boom, start DJing. I skipped a lot of the story, but you get the point. So, like, with you growing up in a musical family, what was that like?
Almost everybody I can think in my family, at least, especially in my household, has a musical talent in some type of way. So, in my house, I had two sisters. They both sing. As a matter of fact, let me back up just a little bit with my sister. I have an older sister. Her name is Lisa. A lot of people might know her now because she's just doing a startup on her food truck business. So she's selling plates and all that really good food. Shout out to Lisa.
Shout out to Lisa. Carlos, that's that food you like for the party.
Yeah, the oxtails, all of that.
Slide through.
Yeah, you gotta slide through. She does it like at least twice a month for sure, every other weekend or something like that. But she's my big sister, and I remember my mom taking me and the younger sister. I'm the baby, so they're all older than me. But my other sister, Amanda Barino, y'all probably know her. And my oldest sister was in a females group, so she was the one that was pursuing music when I was only like 5 or 6. So I'm watching her doing her thing, and it was like, wow, I want to do this. Like seeing my older sister sing, and I think that's what really sparked it. Like, I want to sing. I want to be in a group. I want to be at practice, clapping my hands and leading songs. You know what I mean? So that was one thing. And then my sister Amanda, she sings. She kind of, I think her journey was a little closer than mine because we're really only like a year apart in age.
Shout out to Amanda. We love you, Amanda. We got to get you on here too.
Yeah, because she's doing her thing right now. She's working on, I ain't going to tell y'all all what, I got to say that for her to, but she's still working. We just say that. She's working on some really good stuff. She let me hear some of her stuff. So it's really nice. That's how I can say that. It sounds really, really good, but I can't give it away because she's got to be the one to tell you about that.
Okay.
But definitely be on the lookout for what she's got coming up. She's got some good stuff coming up. But then I have a brother. His name is Gabrielle, but y'all, a lot of people probably know him by G4s. And like when I say a rap god, this is my opinion of him, because when it comes to like hip hop rapping, like that was the person that I looked up to in that genre of music, was my brother. Like I've never seen him refuse a challenge or a beat or instrumental that he couldn't just come off the top of his dome and just be like, people are just in awe of him being able to do it, if that makes sense. So he was the hip hop, or I say the hip hop side of me that I looked up to as me as an artist. And then at that time it was my sister, because like, oh, I want to do what she's doing. So it was really kind of like a combination. But my mom sang, my dad sang, my grandmother sang, all of my uncles sang. We had a whole family choir, and it was just everybody was talented. I don't ever see it as so really like I don't see competition if that's really that's not what I'm trying to say. That's not what I'm trying to say. Like, because everybody was good at what they did, so we just all just did what we did, I guess, so to speak. So when it's like competition for not in my family, but like outside, I don't see it because I'm just so used to being surrounded by people that's talented all the time. And the objective really is to master what you do. And I feel like we all are doing that, because it's an everyday thing. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I think that's good. I think that creative people need creative people. Like, it helps you perfect your craft, but it also helps you to see things from another perspective. Like, you learn things from other artists, and especially like you were saying, like, if it's that family unit and you are all like in that same household, like, you can learn stuff from one another. Like, you bounce off one another. And that's a really dope thing. Like, I think that's really dope. I always thought that was really cool about, like, I was like, dang, all them sing? like, oh, really sing? Mm-hmm. And so, like, I think that's really dope. And I think that vocally, too, when you have that, because when you grow up in the same household, you have a certain tone that is similar, but they're different. So when those voices mesh together, I ain't gonna get into all that, but when those voices mesh together, I'm trying to tell you, people that are watching Facebook and YouTube, when their voices mesh together, that's something serious right there now. That's something serious. Well, all right, y'all, look, we're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna actually give y'all a throwback joint, right? And after the throwback joint, we're gonna get into talking about the throwback joint. Because Gabrielle nervous to you on the
No, because in my head I'm thinking like, what is this throwback joint?
It ain't going back that far. We're not going back that far. Golly, I ain't gonna bring out no elementary school play or nothing like that.
Those were the days. Like I was in my prime. I was in my prime in elementary now.
Elementary school was lit. Listen, Carlos, we had the most lit. Listen, if you watching this and you from Monroe, I don't care if you went to Walter Bicker or Benton Heights. East Elementary had it on fire, baby. If you was from the camp, you was from the South Side, you went to East Elementary. We had that school. Shout out to Miss B. Coaston, because you know one thing about it. As an elementary school principal, she was hard on us. My God. Mm-hmm. But she saw our potential and she pushed us. Mm-hmm. And she always had programs that embraced the arts. She always had things that pushed us to sing, dance, rap. Even if it was something that she didn't like or she didn't understand, she allowed us to express ourselves even as kids and like really pushed us. Like, think about Carlos. I know you never met the lady, but think about Lean on Me, Joe Clark, but for elementary children. She was hard on us like that. Let me tell you, honey. But she, you know what? She really pushed us to like be the best version of us. So I'm about to queue up normally I do a new joint. This is gonna be an old joint this week. Honestly, this is one of my favorite songs. I said that all the time, but let's focus. This is one of my favorite songs. I literally play this at almost every gig I have. I literally play this song. So I'm about to bring this one up. We're gonna say bye-bye to them. Look at them. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look at little spike. I crack myself up sometimes. All right, y'all. I am about to bring up this new old joint. And they dub themselves as being the best duo alive. So y'all gotta watch it and judge. Y'all tell me what you think.
Storm. Yeah. I love it when you do you, baby, we get live. Especially when we chill, they ain't messing with our vibe. The feeling got me messed up, be feeling like I'm high. They ain't never seen an angel, baby, from right out the sky. You be dressing so fly, hashtag team must. You keep a nigga right, and I don't really need much. You always on time, baby girl, so clutch. And you give your boy chills when you hit me with your touch. They ain't messing with my shawty, yes, what is girl legit. Her ego out this world, boy, she swear that she the shit. Ain't worried about her haters, she ain't getting in the mix. Her mama raised her right, that's why I'm thugging with my chick. I'ma take it to the top, I ain't never letting go. When a nigga feeling down, you know how to make me whole. Put the pressure on a nigga, I never let me fold. The definition of a rider, baby, let you know. When I look into your eyes, I knew that it was something. But feel straight for you when you hit me with your loving. But you ain't seen nothing, I got what you need and I'ma lay you to the end. Baby girl,
felt love like this, so true. Got me hooked on the things you do, and I can't even help myself, baby. I'm in love with you, baby. I'm in love with you, baby. I'm in love with you, baby. I'm in love with you. I can't even help myself, baby. Baby, I'm in love with you, baby. I'm in love with you, baby. I'm in love with you. I can't even help myself, baby.
Right, y'all. That was I'm in Love. That was GabrielleStorm. That was Kurt from the Ville. Y'all, that right there, that's one of my favorite songs, really, for real. Like, I done played that at cookouts, weddings. Speaking of playing at weddings, so I'm at this wedding, right? Earlier this year. Right before Los, the wedding I did right before me and you went to Charleston. So I'm at this wedding. And the girl was telling me, like, she just said her brother do music. That's how, you know how black folks, they downplay stuff. Oh, my brother do music. I'm like, okay. So everybody got masks on, right? And I'm like, dang, they look like Kurt from the video. Like, nah, it can't be. Dre's coming. Dre's look like him. So I push play on the song, right? The whole wedding out. That's my song. You better get up. I was like, hey, it's lit. Hey. Comment section, twin. I gotta get y'all on. Don and mine, I gotta get y'all on, most definitely. Yeah, we got this East Elementary connection. I'm trying to tell you, man, we had a talented group of people.
You're so stupid.
Y'all, when I say it was so lit, the whole wedding was lit. It was like, I'm gonna get up for my song. But listen, when
He actually told me about that. He told me about that.
I say, y'all, but really, for real, that song was fire. The whole, if you didn't get the mixtape, you gotta get it. Listen, the whole thing, like when I say I'm bumping in the car and it's just like a whole vibe, like you don't understand how many times that mixtape got me to work in a happy mood.
Oh, wow, that's dope.
Like, Carlos, what'd you think of the song? What'd you think?
Oh, I love it. Right. I will listen to a lot of your music. Kelsey put me on. Like,
I be trying to put them on. I be trying.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. Before I get GabrielleStorm to speak on that era of music for her, I'm gonna show y'all one more thing, right? I know the people on is watching tonight. It's like, she's big with the graphics tonight. Listen, I came prepared tonight.
Hey,
but also, like artists, for real. I want all the artists that are watching tonight. Make sure you hit me up so you can get on the show too. But you gotta have content. Like if you don't have no content, I ain't got nothing to work with. You feel me? Like you gotta give me content. And like not only that, like I listen to her music, so I'm a fan. So I'm like, it's not just a friendship. I'm a fan. So it was easy to do. So I'm gonna check this. I want y'all to check this out really quickly, and then we're gonna discuss the best duo alive, y'all. For real, because like when that was first saying, I was like, it's kind of strong, don't y'all think, right? But also too, they could back it up. But this is how it started. It didn't just start with music videos, bro. They was sitting at a kitchen table doing stuff like this right here.
Kurt again. Don't get no better than this. Y'all know that. Yeah. When I'm out cheating, you feel alone. Damn, why I be doing you wrong? I know it's a shame, but I feel your pain. Look at me thinking, now that you're gone, trying to replace you with someone else. Knowing damn well I don't need no one else. And the pain that you feel, I never felt. So you walked out that door, now I'm by myself. And my heart steady crying. I'm needing your love, babe. I want you to stay. Don't leave me alone. Girl, not here on my own. I know I'm a break. Let me make up for all of it. You thinking right now ain't no solving it. I did you so wrong, don't call it quits. I rejected your love when you offered it, but I need you to stay.
Just when you're lonely, yeah. I give it all I hate. I felt like you misled me. You didn't really want me. I should've known it wouldn't last. I ain't never going back, no. I'll be a
right, y'all, listen. When I say vocals, Gabrielle, you can't just do the people like that. I don't know
What is you talking about?
Listen,
God.
that's why. Okay, if y'all been listening tonight, I try to pick these that show. That's the DJ in me and the music. See, the piano lesson did pay off because it makes me listen. But I'm trying to show y'all like the variety in this voice. Like, and I told Marcus J last week, I hate using the term local artists. Like, yeah, local in the sense that they live in the same area as me, but this talent is way bigger than some like Union County type joint. Like, listen, sitting at that kitchen table, your vocals is out singing some people who got contracts and deals, and that's just flat. Even if I didn't know you and somebody just sent me that video, I would say that. Like,
that's flattering. That video brings back so many memories.
how did that come to be? Like, how did that happen?
Okay. I'm gonna start here. Let's say, I'm gonna say about at least 10 years ago. About 10 years ago, me and Kurt linked up and did a couple of joints together. Long time ago, and then somehow, like, we take our own paths and we just happen to cross paths again. I guess it's the universe. But like, I feel like in that time in my life, I was just writing for that song in particular, like pain. Some stuff I might have been dealing with or whatever the case may be. A lot of the things that we did do together, it just worked. Like, I would come with a hook or an idea, and I send the beat or vice versa, however it worked out, and then we come together, and then it just worked. I don't know, it's just like a connection on a whole nother different level musically. I don't know, that video just bring back so many memories. Like, just watching it, like, it just, I don't know, it just made me smile because, like, I feel like when at that time when we were really heavy on music, it was a big bulk of my music career, like what we did together. We share a lot of fan base together, and we just created magic. Like, it just worked. Like, everything was like in sync, if that makes sense. Like, we was the in sync, the girl and boy version of it.
Y'all had like it was a perfect blend of what people needed. Like, his style and your style together, it just meshed well. And sometimes I feel like you just find different people that you can connect with and work with, and it works. Like, it's no big eyes and little U's. It just works. It just matches. Like, the connection it really just be like magical. Like, and it can just happen so quickly. Like, whereas you might work with somebody else and it take forever to get to a common ground, you can get some people and it just flow.
Right.
Yeah, and I think that's just what y'all gave us. Like, and honestly, before y'all start doing music videos and mixtapes and all that stuff, just like being able to watch y'all go live and just like vibe and just make music at that kitchen table, like, I felt like, listen, it was better than Jada Pinkett at that red table, because I was like, Kurt and Gabby at the table, because listen,
I know.
Lyrics that we could relate to, and like, even in that video clip right there, like, you did something vocally, and even he had to look back like, damn, like
Kurt too, though. Like, I don't know, like, Kurt kept me motivated. Kurt was always like, before we go live or before we would even record, because a lot of the music was like pre-recorded, even though it was like happening in that moment for us. We didn't always do it live. He was always, better sing this song like it's the last song you're gonna sing, like Ike and Tina, but not in that way, like not in an abusive way, not an abusive way, like for real. Like, Kurt is definitely a fan of mine. I'm a fan of his music as well, but he always be pushing me, you know what I mean? Especially in that time, like just I can be myself, just my natural self, and just whatever came to my mind. And what I did like about what we were doing and him just in general is that no matter what the topic was, the content, the subject, like he could write to it and he could relate to it. And it was relatable more so that whether it was something that we were going through, like individually, like I had something like my life or his life or people close to us life, it was relatable. Nothing was false. Like it was something. It's so relatable because it's real. It was true. Whether it was something we were going through or something that we knew some people that were close to us were going through, and we just wrote about it. And I hate to say that people just really thrive off pain. You know what I mean? I hate that that's the case because that song was on the pain level. But we did have a lot of heartwarming songs. I think most of the pain for anything probably came from my perspective, and he just rolled with it, and I appreciate him for that because a lot of people just be like, I don't want to touch that, or I can't get with that. But there was never a challenge or an idea that he ran away from. He was like, excuse my language, fuck it, let's do it. He was always down. So like I appreciate him for that. Cause like that willingness is what him being willing and me being willing is what took it to the levels that it went. You know what I mean? Cause nobody can be what do you say, like drawing away from the opportunity and it works. Like everybody gotta be all in and then it works. And it worked.
I think
And
like
we did that, you know?
Yeah, y'all definitely did. I think y'all also did this, like, you know how like you got Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. They got the group, you know, but there's two forces by themselves. So they got their solo stuff, but then when they come together, it's a whole nother force. Right. So for the fans that are wondering, will there be more music from the two of you guys together? Or do you think proceed?
This is what I always tell everybody that asks, like, and I just say, as long as I'm breathing and living, he's breathing and living, you can definitely expect something from us for the future. Absolutely.
That's dope. Speaking of the future, please tell us what you got going on now. Tell us, I want to hear about everything from the latest project to what we're moving forward with musically, and then we're going to talk some other stuff.
Okay, so right now, I just released a holiday Christmas EP by the name of A Gift for You by your girl GabrielleStorm. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out. It's all major platforms. Featuring covers. Like the crazy thing about this project is that, and then this is for a lot of people that know me, I never do covers. I do like for my Facebook videos, but it's a snippet. You might get a 30-second 130 of me doing a cover. But this was a challenge for me vocally, like for vocal agility, finding strengths and acknowledging weaknesses as a songstress for me, for these songs. So this is my first time doing a cover project professionally. So it was a challenge because I've always just been like, I just want to sing my music. I don't want to write my own stuff, and that's what I want the world to hear. But I actually appreciate this because I've had what do you call a I can't think of the title. But they basically handpicked every song on the project according to my voice and what they thought my potential was or where I could be to challenge me, really. So it was definitely a challenge. I appreciate it, but there were some days where I was just like, man, like today, do what? Here again, move closer to the mic, back up. Like I definitely appreciate it, but in the moment, sometimes it's just like, is this really what I want to do? But I was very, very pleased with the outcome of every song. Like I feel like every song was just like boom, boom, boom. Like it was just, they were all great challenges for me, and I learned a lot. So yeah, I'm all good with that. So like you have songs on the EP, What Would the Lonely Do? Like I don't think I've ever heard anybody besides the original singers cover that song. What Do the Lonely Do at Christmas? Of course, this Christmas, you know, Chris Brown did his thing, but you know, the storm had to come in.
You just can't
You
skip
know what
that.
I'm saying? Twirl some stuff around. So that was another one of my favorites. But some of the feedback that I've gotten, Silent Night. I did it a cappella.
Yeah.
Which I don't think anybody's ever done it unless we was in church. So you know, I had to throw a little church on my Silent Night. You know what I mean? And actually, I was surprised because initially it was only gonna be like a what do you call it? Like a prelude to another song. So I only did just a snippet of Silent Night, and then after like living with it for a couple days, went back to the session and was like, we're gonna do the whole song, and did the whole song. And I think that was like a lot of people's favorites. Like it touched, like there were so many people contact me like, oh my God, that Silent Night just put me in a mood. I was thinking about my mom or my grandparents or
Listen,
Silent
Night. So we took every year for Thanksgiving, me and my family would go out of town. So I'm in the car. So my dad rode down there with me. So between GabrielleStorm and Adele, that's how we got to the beach, okay? So when we get in the car, my mom's in the car, and we get ready to go to the movies or whatever. So my mom is not the musical one, my dad is. So I put it on, and I'm like, so when I put it on, she's sitting there. When I get to Silent Night, and you're just belting it out, and like you can hear like the tone, the vote, like it's like my mom looks, she goes, "Who is that?" I was like, "Mom, you know Gabrielle." Who? Mom, you know Gabrielle. She's like, "Your little friend that sings." I'm like, "Yeah." She was like, "That's her," and I was like, "Yeah, Ma, that's her." And my dad's like, "Sheila, can you stop talking? I'm trying to hear the girl sing." She's like, "Run that back again." I'm like, okay. I was trying to get to the next song, but okay. So listening to it, and she was like, honestly, I thought it was like a national recording art. She was like, I didn't think that was her. She was like, not saying I didn't think that was her, but I didn't think that was her. And so like the fact that she wanted me to play it again, I was like, okay, all right now. We got something with Silent Night now. But it's something like it does make you think of like them church programs or whatever, and just hearing them vocals, like it does kind of take you back a little bit, like, okay, well, all right.
Yeah, like Silent Night was a banger, and I love all of them because they're all my babies. So it's really hard for me personally to pick and choose. But I think on the whole project, people will appreciate something. You know what I mean? Because everybody likes different things. But all of them will be appreciated by someone or the other for sure. So y'all definitely go check that out. Oh, and not only that, I was really contemplating this go round about the physical copies. But I did. I wanted to do it a lot bigger than as far as like the physical copies than I was able to this go round, just based on the business aspect of the game with cover songs and things like that. But I did. I said, you know what? Because I know there's a lot of people that always reach out like, I want the physical copy, and this is just a word of advice for any artist out there that's doing music. Like digital is great, like it's a really great thing, but physical copies, they're still relevant even if you have to put them on a flash drive. Like people want that tangible keepsake of your music. If the world ever comes to a place where CDs or MP3s aren't relevant, or hard drives or whatever the case may be, like you still can look at it as this is my keepsake, like a picture that you put on your wall. You know what I mean? Like the memory's always there, and people can always say, I was there in this time where this happened. So just do it, like regardless what people think, because I'm always like an against the grain type of person. Like I really don't care a whole bunch about what people think about me. Like if you have an idea, nobody's ever gonna not all people will agree with your vision because they don't see it, you know, the outcome that you see, but do it anyway, because that face-to-face, that in-person transferring music to another person, like it's more heartfelt, like it's more memorable than behind your computer. Like you can't replace that in-person contact, no matter how the world tries to get us digital. Like that in-person is still live and relevant. So like even with this project, even with Kurt and I's project, like we gave the physical things. I'm like, bro, we do it physical because people want to, who are you? That's how people know who you are. When you can stand in their face and look them in the eye and say, you know, this is what I'm working on. And not only this, I know this might be funny, but not only this, it's harder for a person to tell you no when you're standing in their face with a product. So they have to be honest. I'm just saying. You feel me? If you don't like it, you know somebody who like it. So you're gonna be honest like that. So that's my theory with this. So yes, I do have physical CDs available for people. That's
listen. You got them right here. Right here. Listen, and tonight I'm gonna give some away. Y'all stay tuned with us. Like we not done. We're gonna give some away tonight. These right here, Los. I know you're gonna be mad because I told Los he couldn't win, y'all, before the show started. These are autographed copies too. You see it when I do it like that. Wow. That ring light kind of gets you. These are autographed copies. So these is not just some regular degulas. You feel me? Right? So look, speaking of which, because some of y'all we done lost your train of thought. Some of y'all done got to text your friends, tell them get back in here because I'm about to give them away. Give me 2 minutes, and I'm gonna spin a little bit from it. I'm trying not to say the name of it. So hint. So you want to make sure that you are watching because I'm about to give away. If you've been watching throughout the night, the trivia questions that I'm going to ask are going to be very, very simple. And we still have some more from GabrielleStorm we're going to ask. So y'all keep it locked right here. Don't go anywhere. We're about to get into it. I'm going to mute them so y'all can't hear them. But I'm going to spin a little bit from this lovely project. Y'all make sure that y'all are getting into it, y'all. I meant to play this part earlier to let y'all know, like, we literally had a storm in here. Well, listen, y'all, we about to get into it real slick, real smooth.
Hey, all the mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together this Christmas. Firesides blazing bright, we're caroling through the night. Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. People making lists, buying special gifts, taking time to be kind to one
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stocking was hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas would soon be there.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm and all is bright round young virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory streams from heaven afar. Heavenly host sings hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born.
All right, y'all. Listen. Comment section was good. I had to let y'all know we're giving these giveaways. Hold on. All right, listen. Them vocals. Then toe up the whole listen, it's Christmas season. So you need to make sure that you have downloaded this on all your stream. Matter of fact, do it on all your streaming. If you're like me, I got Apple, Spotify, and Tidal, and I listen to it on Apple, Spotify, and Tidal. So make sure y'all running them numbers all the way up. And don't just listen. Don't just do it for you. Share it to people. Be like, here, share that Apple link, share that Spotify link, share it on YouTube, whatever. Listen, them vocals, baby. Oh, shout outs to Jasmine, my nail tech. Carlos always be getting on me. Carlos be getting on me because I be cheating on my nail techs from other nail tech. Listen, that's story for it's called support, but we're gonna do a show all about nails. Shout out to Desiree to your hair.
You're so silly.
Listen, Los, when your nail techs know each other, and you be like,
Right.
How
you out here? Cheating on your nail tech.
It's not cheating, it's spreading the love, Carlos.
Spreading the love, supporting all the businesses. That's right.
Yes, we're supporting all the businesses, baby. I ain't going back to Ling Ling for nothing now.
Ling.
Now, well, maybe from a few there now and again, but Carlos, they jacked him up one time, so that's a story for a whole nother day. But y'all, all right, comment section. Y'all get ready to type, text it in, however you doing. First question of the night for the first autograph, a copy.
Yes.
Who was GabrielleStorm in a duo or group with? Who is the artist?
Come on, guys.
We only said the name 1,000 times. I done showed 2 videos.
Who's the best duo alive? Especially here in the county.
Duo alive. Y'all gotta let us know. Carlos, you can't say nothing because he ready to. I know that face. Come on, comment section, type away. And I know some of y'all like, well, dang, I already got the music. already downloaded it, man. This make a great Christmas gift. But listen, like she said, that's something in your hand, and it's the autograph copy, baby.
Oh,
This,
we got a winner.
hey, we got a winner. Don't type no more. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna get this to you. Listen, we got us a winner. Cause you know, like when you know the answer, but you like, oh, I'm gonna give somebody a chance. Hey, they didn't take the chance, so you the winner.
Right.
You gotta be
Okay,
better than that.
Chucky,
All
that's
right. And we love you for it. All right, you guys. I got one more. What is the name of this project in my hand? I'm trying to copy. I was like, what is the name of this project? Like you're referring to it as the project in the last few. Oh,
Oh, sweet.
oh. Nah. You keep yours and give the other one because it's the autograph copy.
Nice.
Oh, listen, the undisputed world champion. Y'all gotta be quicker than that comment section.
Yeah.
Gabrielle, how we
Where's
gonna
my
do
booty? My
We gonna let her
sugar
win twice?
booger.
Y'all gotta be quicker than that. Like it's a good 10 of y'all in this mother watching. All right, well, we got us a double winner. Congratulations. We're gonna get this to you. All right. Gabrielle, before we get off of here, please tell us about your other business ventures. They gotta be quicker than that.
You so silly. You're so silly. They gotta be Okay. So I'm still soft opening, and this may be funny to a lot of people because I'm probably the longest soft opener existed so far, but it's COVID-19. So so I saw an opportunity. Like it's so crazy because about 10 years ago, I had this idea. This was my idea. My idea was I know I wanted to work music full time. I really, and I still do. I want to just be like head in the pillow, and pillow is music. Like that's what I really want. So I said, well, I need an income. I need a stream of revenue so that I can support myself, my family. I've always did hair since back in middle school doing other people's hair, but I never thought that I would make a career out of it. And honestly, I really looked at it as a business venture than something I want to do forever. I do have a passion, so don't get me wrong. So like if you call, you want to get slayed, I'm gonna do my best.
Hey, I know y'all, she good too. Like, okay, let me tell you something. I didn't know she was doing it all this time, like for real. I'm like, dang, okay, but check this out. So I was in a little situation a couple years ago. I was going out of town and I needed my hair braided, right? And like trying to I had somebody was gonna do my box braids, it had something to do, blah blah. So I looked online and she had posted something on Facebook. I'm like, I'll give it a try. Listen, let me tell you, first of all, that was one of the best set of box braids I had. I said, this is all right now, Gabrielle. Gabrielle had me all up in the Dominican shop. I'm like, because I take something in the right spot. Like, she was like, yeah, come on in. I was like, you sure?
You're so silly.
Listen. Nice. Carlos, if you in Monroe, you need a retwist on them dreads.
Yeah, definitely come see me. Yeah. So I'll never forget that day. I was like, wow, my classmate came so proud of me. That's dope. So doing hair has never been like oh my God, this is what I gotta do for the rest of my life. Don't get me wrong, I'm good at it. It's another one of my talents. Like I've been doing it for so long. Like it was just something like in my household, it was just something a female had to do, needed to know how to do, and it just grew from there. I remember braiding a lot of the guys' hair from school, different stuff like that, and really just practicing at that time. So as time moved on, I got a bit older, started building my family and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I just need to do something. So I was like, I really wanted to go to school to do nails, which is so cliche because after looking into all the programs, I was like, you know what? I'm not just gonna go to a nail school if I can go to cosmetology and touch base on a little bit of everything and be able to do everything. So I ended up going to Empire Beauty College and learning everything, hair, skin, and nails. I'm currently now licensed professional. All my license up to the date. You hear me? So
Yes,
I, and not only am I licensed, like I know what I'm doing. So that's a plus. So when people ask me, considering like my age, I'm not gonna reveal at this moment. Um, how long you been doing hair or whatever, and I just be like over 14 years, and then they just be like, but you look like you only 16 years old, and I was like, well, thank you. I really appreciate all your all that goodness that you're giving out. But for over 14 years, honestly, and I was like, I just need to. I just remember, like, I hate to like feel like I'm jumping subjects, but um I'm a very spiritual person, but I grew up in religion and tradition. And then I remember reading the Bible and how it says your gifts will make room for you. So it doesn't matter if you're religious or spiritual or whatever you are, like it's a very tunnel vision statement that works is true, because if there is something that you're talented at, it will make room for you, and it made room for me. Like I make a pretty decent living doing hair and nails and skincare. Something that I've learned at home. My mom taught me most of all. It was just so crazy because my mom taught me, like, my mom and my sisters, especially my older sister, because she learned first, like almost everything about hair that you could imagine. Like we were doing the perms and the jerry curls in the kitchen at mom's house. You feel me? So like I knew all this, and I went to school, and it was so crazy because I remember one of my instructors being upset with me. I'd never go into an environment with an arrogant nor conceited attitude, but I guess people mistake your confidence sometimes for arrogance and conceit. But I'm not an arrogant or conceited person. I'm to myself. But they was like, so you just came to get your license. And I was like, pretty much, I just get my license. Let me do what I got to do, get my license so I can go ahead and apply it to my idea. And back to what I was saying, it's just so crazy because 10 years ago, I was like, I'm gonna do hair, I'm gonna get my license, I'm gonna open a salon, I'm gonna put some people in there to work, and I'm gonna step away from the chair and I'm gonna do music full time. And I got a salon. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. So I did open a salon, soft opening, by the name of Storm's Beauty and Barber in Monroe, my hometown. And I just want to also let y'all know, like, you do not have to leave home to be successful unless you absolutely necessarily have to. I haven't reached that portion of my life because I'm not, I just don't associate myself with negative things. So I feel like my business will be prosperous here. And this is where I grew up. This is my home. This is where I was born. So I just want to plant, my ideas here, plant my tree. I want to plant my seed and grow my tree here like anyone else has. A lot of people come in and from somewhere else and plant their seed and grow a tree. And we're from here and we never plant a seed and we never grow a tree. So I was like, well, I'm going to plant a seed here and I'm going to grow a tree. And that's going to be my contribution to the place that I was born. So, yes, I'm still soft opening, but I do plan the first of the year to 2022 to do a grand opening of Storm's Beauty and Barber. And I know we'll be fully staffed by then. And Gabrielle, at some point in the near future, will be stepping back from the chair and just coming in to collect, the checks. I'm just saying, it's what it is. Like okay, I love y'all, but I'm gonna give you to somebody that does as good as me or better than me, and you can feel comfortable allowing them to provide you a service, and I'll just make sure everything is running smoothly. So That's one thing. And not only mentioned, so my girl, like you said, Jasmine did your nails the other day.
Shout out.
A lot of y'all may know her as Louis Vuitton on Facebook. That's my girl. Sweetest thing. Like, don't how you'll know her is that when you meet her, she's always smiling. No matter what, she has got the biggest, prettiest smile on her face. You'll never know if she's even going through. You'll never know. Like, that's my girl, and she a beast at what she does.
Yes.
I let her hold it down. Like, do what you do. You know what I mean? And that's all going on in Storm. And so, like, the slogan there is, there's beauty in the storm. It's all about the experience. And just let that sink in. And I was talking to my brother a couple of days ago, and I was just like, it's just so crazy that only 10 years ago it was an idea. It was just a thought. And like, I feel like the universe is making room for me. And I tell a lot of people, because I haven't completely reached every goal that I want to reach, but I know that I'm on my way, just because some of the things that I thought in that time are coming to pass now. Is that if you're passionate enough about something, y'all listen to me and share this with your kids, your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, even the older people, because everybody can learn something new. But if you're passionate enough about something and you're ready and willing to do the work, the universe will make room for you and organize every opportunity that you are supposed to encounter. But willingness and readiness to do what it takes to conquer that, it will happen. I promise. Just keep that in mind no matter what. And so
that's like, in order to manifest it, you gotta prepare for it.
Right.
You can't. It's one thing to see it in your head, dreaming at night, write it down even, but you gotta put yourself in position to get it. Because if you're not in position, it's like, if you're watching football, what good is it? The quarterback throws you the ball and you're not in position to receive it. Like, you gotta get ready for it. Like, but what you were saying, I thought it was really good about like planting seeds, because I often say, especially in our area, a lot of people take from the environment. Like, they learn their vocals in church. They get their pain and their this and their that from their environment. They take it elsewhere, and it's like, we don't see you no more. You didn't leave anything for the next generation to blossom off of. And like, just like you were saying with your salon, it's like, it's leaving that mark. It's leaving that legacy. It's something that has that staple on it that you were here. So you have to have something that ties you back to where you are and where you got your start and where you learned from and where you got, whether it was your happy moments, your painful moments, or all of the above. And like you were saying, that gift definitely makes room for you. Even when you try to hide it, like, you can have a hidden talent. Like, doors will open for you to use that talent. Just remain humble, keep working hard, and doors definitely open in the right timing. But you got to be ready for it too.
Right. Definitely. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all got to check out the shop. I'll definitely, if you don't already follow me on Facebook, it's Storm's Beauty and Barber on Facebook. I'm sorry, y'all, because I just got my Invisalign for my top teeth. So if I got a lisp in there, and if anybody's like, why she sound like that, or why her mouth is moving weird, like, if you see anything weird about me tonight, that's it. Like, I got my plastics in. Like, oh, it's been a struggle, and it'll be a week tomorrow afternoon. So I got an 8-month journey. Y'all pray for me, but I had straighten, but a little bit of straightening. That's what the Migos said. And what Cardi B said, she got it back and fixed her teeth. But don't get me wrong, I don't think like my mouth is like in horrible condition. There were just a couple of things that I just wanted to, get in alignment with the universe. So, you know. So I had to go handle that. So this is my process. It's just so weird, but yeah. So of course the salon it's a beauty and barber. So it's not just for women. It's for men. We do phase. Actually, I am the master barber on I want to say on scene as of now. And stylist. So we do.
You hear that, Los? You can get your retwist and get your hair cut in the
I
same.
love.
Right.
You ain't look. He trying to book that.
Yeah. So
Hey,
like,
Los for real, like, cause see, Los mom live in Concord, so you coming down 601 right there. Boom! It ain't even. You gonna get to her before you get to my house anyway.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So 103 Unit D, Wilkes Drive, Monroe, North Carolina. Storm's Beauty and Barber. Google us, baby, because we are on Google official business, and verified. So yeah, we did that, and I always say we and us when it comes to the salon. A lot of people might look at it like, but you're the one did all the work, and why are you not saying your shop and your salon? Because I feel like this, and I don't want to say family because some people mistake it like, oh, so it's like a family environment. Don't get me wrong. A lot of times, and most of the time in my journey, no matter what business venture I did, especially when I was working for someone else, they always draw you in with this, oh, it's a family environment. And I'm not trying to shine negativity or nothing. I just letting it be what I've learned. And then you get in and there's nothing family about it. And I'm not saying that it can't be like that, but I don't want anybody to think that your family is your family. My family is my family. And everybody learns different in their own family environments, and nothing will ever be the same. I just look at it like this. It's a place for you to grow, learn, and plant your seed for something that you want to do. It could just be a stepping stone for a stylist or a barber or nail tech for a business that they want to open. My objective is to give you a place that you can afford. Like, I'm not here to rob nobody. Like, I feel like I've been robbed in different occasions, you know, paying $200 a week to rent booths and things like that. But I'm setting or have set up a program where, and the environment itself, like, if you haven't been there, you got to come. Like, the environment is really homey. Kelsey's been there. Like, you don't feel out of place. You almost feel like, let me take my shoes off at the door and grab my cup of coffee. Like, because it's a welcoming environment for the customer, the clients, and also the people that's providing services. I want people to be able to plan or get started. If you want to open your business one day, I want to be able to help you. Most places you go to, they don't want to teach you anything. They don't want to show you how to have your own thing. Like, everything in opening the shop, I had to learn on my own. Like, nobody was there to. People feel like it's a competition, but it's not a competition. And I just stress that with people that I work with, people that I meet. For me, between me and them, like, you never have to feel like competition. Like, I'm here to help you. You know what I mean? And that's genuine from my heart, because I know the struggle, like, it was real. And I feel like I was blessed because I only asked for a small space. I just wanted like a 600 square foot place with one chair, one shampoo bowl, so that I could service the clients that I already had. And I feel like the universe blessed me with 1,000 square foot, like double the size that I wanted, with 3 chairs and nail tech and all this space. And I'm just here to give back to somebody that's looking for a place. So if there's anybody here watching, or you know somebody that's watching that's looking for a salon home where they cut hair, do nails, whatever service that you provide in the beauty industry, makeup, lashes, there's a place for you. It's waiting for you, and it's at Storm's Beauty and Barber. And I'm willing to work with you to make sure that you're successful, because I was blessed with more than enough, more than I asked for. So I just want to help somebody that's looking for, a leg up. You feel me?
And that's amazing. I feel like because of your mindset going into it. You're blessed to be a blessing. Like, because you're trying to open a door for someone else, like, that's how more doors get open for you. Like, if more people just grasp that philosophy, because I know my mom is a salon owner, and she's always held down to the job. She was a school teacher, but she also did hair and had her own salon. And her philosophy too, when she had ladies that came in, some of you may be here for life, some of you may not, but to give that step into this is what's done. And she always tell the lady, anyone who's in there, like, hey, if you're showing somebody how to do something, don't stand with your back to them. Like, stand in a position where they can see over you and see around you and learn from one another. Like, because so often in a lot of industries, people are very competitive. And, honey, it's the people in every city, every town is doing what you do. Like,
Right.
just either people are gonna come to you or people are not. So there's no need in being so competitive. It's not that serious.
It's really not. It's really not. And I'm well, and honestly, like, I mean, I definitely get what you're saying, but some people feel like that. But you have to understand, you're only one person. You cannot take them all unless you're doing it and ready and willing to die. And I don't say that lightly, because you just can't. There's not enough time in the day. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be happy to pass someone to someone else. Especially like when you network with other salons, and there were some that I worked with and they don't provide services that I do, and then they'll send them to me, and then vice versa. Like, you'll be the person that I send who I can't get to you, so that you can make money, and then we're still in one network. We know that one's coming to one or the other, even if it gets to that point. But it should never be a competition. There's no competition. Like, everybody's the best at what they do. And when you can bring two best at what you do together, you create a really great environment. A good thing.
I agree. Well, GabrielleStorm, it has been a pleasure having you tonight, honey. From giveaways to learning about you to learning about new music. Oh, question. Do you have, after this holiday project, do you have anything else? Is there another storm brewing in there? Oh,
Okay, yes. Okay, listen, I'm gonna just tell you this. Like, the storm is always brewing. So just always remember that, the storm isn't always here to break anybody. Sometimes the storm comes to build you. I just wanted to get that off my chest. But yes, I am working on some really great things, and I wish so badly that I could spew them all tonight, but I can't, because I want y'all to be as shocked as I envision you to be, because these projects are going to move everybody in the way that it moves them. And I know I'm really vague. I know I'm being really vague because I don't want to give it away. But yes, I'm working on, as a matter of fact, like in these last 3 years, I've been working on 3 projects at one time, including the salon. Okay. So I've been like super busy, and tired. Oh, and no time for nothing, nobody besides just work. But yes, I do have some hidden talents. Actually, some people know about my talents, but it's gonna be hidden talents to some, and it's all musically. And I want it to be a surprise. I'm just gonna say yes. Please subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram at The Real GabrielleStorm. Definitely make sure you're subscribed and tuning into the digital platforms like Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Because that's where I will be releasing my music. I'll probably still do my physical copies just because, it's still relevant. It's still relevant.
You can still get a CD. Right. Listen, we got
y'all call me old school or whatever. Don't matter. But one day, those physical copies with my name signed on it is going to be worth a lot of money. Don't forget NFTs. If nobody's really looking into NFTs, like, it's a piece of artwork. So you know that CD, a gift for you, could make you a lot of money one day. You just never know. So y'all got to do your research. You have to be more in tune with life than just chilling. Like life is more than chilling. Like you got to get up and get out and get something. And it reminds me of that song that I used to sing in kindergarten. Sister Act 2 by Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be somebody. I always just give y'all a little taste because Kelsey boot me off.
Give us a little taste. Give us a little taste.
Look, this is true to heart. I swear to you. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. And I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna let that one sit right there.
You dropped the mic on that one, y'all.
I'm gonna let that one sit right there. But yes, like the best advice I can give to anybody is do it. Is the process works. Trust it. If you have an opportunity, conquer it. And one thing, I think a lot of people think that other people have better opportunities than other, but I'm gonna tell you one thing that a lot of people probably never consider, and this can be from anybody's perspective, is that we all share one similar opportunity, and this is what it is. If you go to sleep tonight and you wake up in the morning, all three of us and whoever else is watching, and you wake up in the morning, guess what? We all had the same opportunity, right? We woke up. So what are you going to do with it? We can't be upset with the next person or jealous or in competition with the next person. We all have the same opportunity, but we're going after different things. It's all about how you choose to conquer the opportunity of waking up in the morning and going to get what it is that you're setting out to get. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. That's the best advice I can give anybody, no matter what you're chasing.
You listen, we appreciated you tonight. You didn't drop some words of wisdom and knowledge on the people. Some of the people gonna catch it tomorrow. But listen, you didn't drop some knowledge on us. You didn't drop some vocals on us. Not once, not twice. I mean, right. Listen, if you did not catch this from the beginning, make sure you go to Facebook and YouTube. Once they hard post it, just take a minute and make sure you're sharing these videos. Make sure you're supporting. One thing I agree with you about, like in the sense of we all bring something different to the table, y'all. That's why we're all here. Even if you do something similar to someone else, you bring something different. If you are out there tonight and you're watching, please do not continue to sit on your talents, your gifts, your abilities, whatever you bring to the table. Like I do a lot of times with DJing. I don't think I'm the best DJ by far. I have way more to learn or whatever. Some people like me, some people don't. But I always try to push other DJs. Like if I can't take it, I don't go, I don't know. Nah, I'll be like, yo, you can hit up this person, this person, this person, this person. Like spread the wealth. Like, y'all, it's enough bread out here for everybody to eat.
Right.
And stop being in secret competition with people that don't even know that they're in competition with the like dead.
Right.
Listen, work together. Teamwork makes the dream work, y'all. And that's not just a cliche, it's real life. Like there's something that you bring to the table, or something the next person brings to the table, and you never know who you're in the presence of. And you never know what they may be a year, 10 years. One video can go viral, and you never know. And based off how you treat them in that moment, the opportunity that you have with them can make a world of difference. So listen, be kind to one another. Thank you, GabrielleStorm, for being on here. Y'all,
Thank you.
On here tonight. We thank you. I'm gonna be in contact with you.
Absolutely. It was definitely my pleasure. And I love you guys. And make sure you go check out A Gift for You by GabrielleStorm, all digital platforms right now. Stay tuned.
All right. All right, y'all. We didn't have this whole storm on this mud tonight. Listen, y'all, make sure that y'all subscribe to her YouTube channel. Make sure you follow her on all social media platforms. That's GabrielleStorm. You can't miss her. She's tagged all over this video tonight. And if you go to one of her social media platforms, you can find the rest. Y'all, thank all of y'all for watching. Listen, I know me, y'all, we're going to have to do an after show because if y'all can hear some time, me and me and Carlos conversations afterwards because I can already tell the way he's sitting, his mind blown. So we gonna talk. Listen, also too, Los, I'm gonna just stay on, don't go nowhere. But all right, y'all, make sure that y'all are watching. I'm telling y'all, this show has been a blessing to me. If you have a business or you are an artist, make sure that you get in contact with me so we can get you on here. Listen, y'all, this December flyer is 5, baby. 5, 5, 5. And next week, I have with me Bambi from Charlotte. So that's next week on the 21st. There may be a slight change in time. Might be a little bit later than 8, only because I have an event to DJ on the same day. So if you are in the Monroe area, make sure that you go to J Ray Shoot next Tuesday. So you can see me before the show. I'll be DJing an event, Hooping for Hope. I think that's the name of it. Basketball players from Monroe Middle and Monroe High School facing off the Monroe Police Department. There are some giveaways. So, it's right around Christmas. You might want to take your children. And they got pizza, a whole good time. I know Project God is going to be in the building. I know Tiffany Wilson law firm is going to be in the building. Monroe Middle School, Monroe High School, as well as Monroe Police Department. So thank y'all. That's next week. So make sure y'all check that out. Y'all. And make sure y'all check out next week with Bambi from Charlotte. That's going to be a really good show. So make sure that you're tuned in. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for watching. I love y'all. God loves you more. See you on next week. It's your girl Kels, and I'm out.